Hi, I'm Nyesha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
Today, we are having our first voting expo for Hartford Decides. This is very important because it is a community engagement effort where all of Hartford residents get the opportunity, 13 years and older, to place their vote for what they think is important to make Hartford better. All of our projects are projects proposed by Hartford residents.
Yeah, and I guess why it's important is just globally, historically, when it comes to people living in cities, voices haven't always been heard. And so because of that, there can be cynicism, there can be weariness, there can be distrust, but a city is strongest when people are engaged and so that their voices can be heard. And so that is also why this is important, because hopefully kind of the ice of weariness and cynicism and hurt, hopefully that can slowly thaw through processes like this, where, you know, a 14-year-old could go to the youth action team and say, I want a basketball court at Simpson Waverly Park, and it gets implemented, and then their neighbors vote on it and it gets implemented, then I mean, that's a beautiful thing that hopefully will be a beautiful cycle, and that momentum will carry on to everything that happens in this city.
Yes, also, I mean, we're having members of the community from ages 13 to 95 participate together. Everybody is having an equal voice in this from all different neighborhoods, instead of just sometimes when things get split up between different neighborhoods. This isn't just about one neighborhood, this is about improving the entire city.
Yep, because so hopefully this can be an initiative where, one, people can see, people from all different neighborhoods can work together. I mean, on my action team, we have kids from Hartford Public, one's from the north end, two are from the south end. We have young, old, men, women, every race working together. And so I think that's one thing, working together, unity. But the second thing is just, for that person who says that nothing ever gets done and voices are never heard, if they're walking down the street and there's a new bus shelter put in from Hartford Decides, like, it's just a tangible fact that will hopefully give people hope again to start speaking up and letting their great ideas be heard. Because all of these ideas, they didn't come from some outside consultant. It all came from people within the community. So it's an awesome thing.
And then there's art over here. Look where the movie started. King Kong. That was either modeling or some guy in a gorilla suit running around with they made that set by hand, no doubt. But then they kept saying, how can we make it look better, stronger, more real? And so then they used this technology to get there.
So you're going to help people plug into their passion by teaching them hands-on skills in these creative areas, but with high technology.
High technology, because this is the latest and the greatest and the highest paying.
Yep.
And for economic development, you need those factors to get the economy moving.
Yep.
If it's put in that space, that large factory space, we can house the people who do the music, nonprofits who do digital work, for-profits that do digital work. Basically, it would be our playground to design it as needed for what our present needs are. So right now, I don't know if you know this, but Hartford and the entire state is a digital desert. So we're not considered for multimedia in any way. So even if someone said, okay, I want to make a $20 million movie in Hartford, Connecticut. Well, there's no skill set. How many actors? You need more than actors to make a movie.
Right.
Who's doing their makeup? Just look at this image alone. This is a set. There's 7 or 8 people on this set. One of them is in the dark, and that's the director who's sitting behind the camera. And people don't realize, they think it's fun and games, and it is fun and games.
There's a lot of people behind the scenes.
Yes, there's a lot of behind the scenes people, and that's where the money comes in, because in this case, if you build it, they will come. We know that Hollywood has moved a lot of their production studios to Atlanta. Why? Because Atlanta made an investment in their entire city and in their state that we need to get up to scratch, because otherwise our economic momentum is going to slow down and quit. 20 years ago, nobody was going to Atlanta for this kind of stuff. But now Pinewood Studios, which is one of the largest studios in the UK, has moved a huge facility, well over 10,000 acres, to Atlanta.
And wouldn't it be great to be in Hartford, because we're right in the middle of New York and Boston, but you don't have to be in New York.
Yeah, I love New York. I've been to New York many times. I like Boston. I've been to LA. It's like, yeah, man, you know. But we keep going.
I've been to LA, but I sat in traffic.
Yeah, LA is a beast, and we keep thinking of them as they are now, this well-developed, well-oiled machine. But that's where they started. Okay, with a 3D handmade model,
Right.
And someone said, well, let's make another one, and another one, and another one. They did the same thing with Godzilla. How many Star Wars are they going to make? Yeah, they keep doing it because they keep getting better.
I can understand why you national. You should always look